Well, nobody's here yet, so there's nobody to say good evening to. I know Papa Rouse is coming in. I need confirmation so I know I'm being heard out there. Yes, but do you hear me through the phone, honey? Is that any better? Hey, Rocky Mountain Brad. Good evening, Rob Weigold. Good evening, Tom Kingery. Hi, Scott Johnson. Georgianne, can you guys hear me? Hey, Marty. We can hear you. Okay. Well, since we got a few people here, I've got a sealed box of $50 here. Oh, why isn't the other camera working? Okay. Shows it's working there. Why isn't it working here? Oh, because I'm... Okay, the camera is working. We will go ahead and open up this sealed box of $50. Man, this one's got a ton of glue on it. Jesus. Yeah, I got it. All right, I'm tired out. Oh, here we go again with these coins with the golden cash on them. Wow, I haven't seen that guy's coins in a while. All right, let's see here. Well, I don't see any obvious silver sticking up. We're on a 5-box cold streak, guys, so we're not expecting anything. Anything we find is just going to be a good bonus. All right, let's put the box to the side. And let's get going. I'll tell you what, let's cut this one. There we go. Cut the one side of the box off. All right. Let's see if we've got the camera lined up in the right place. Look at that. We do. Get out of town. Hi, Bill. Thanks for staying up tonight, Bill. Evening, Javier, Tom Kingery, Marty. Welcome, Scott Johnson, to the stream. Scott, let me get you... All right, Scott, you're modded up, sir. All right, roll one. Box 2 of 7. No, we're not doing all 7 boxes tonight. Okay. Obviously, I see no silver. Nothing exciting. We did find one metal detecting coin in the last one. It was dirty as hell. Oh, what do you need, Zeus? The world's coming to an end. All right. Who else we got here? We got Miss Georgianne. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Hi, Miss Mandy. Javier. All right. We got Mr. Scott wrenched up. What's up, buddy? My assistant is crying. All right, guys, our goal tonight is just to try and see if we find one silver. Snap this cold streaker on the boxes. All right, the last stream lasted about an hour with no silver. If we don't get any silver tonight, that's about what it'll probably be again. But then I'll have $1,000 of halves to take back to the bank. Robin may be around next Monday night, but I will be AWOL all week and weekend, going camping Tuesday through. Oh, you have a hell of a good time, Marty. Hey, Joey Brown, good evening. Howdy, Bud Files. I don't do these too often, guys, but with this new camera set up, I've got the new ring light here that's got a phone mount for my camera. And I did hear a lot of comments on the two videos I did, or the last two from Monday Digs, where I was using one hand to open them all. And people are like, do you know the word tripod? So yeah, I heard the comments, guys. So we got this new ring light that's got the camera mount on the middle of the ring light. So it allows me to do hands-free. And this new desk that we got, this professional big desk, is big enough that I can actually do this here at the desk, like I do my Sunday streams, without having to go to the dining room table. So yeah, we tried to set up this afternoon. It worked pretty good. I didn't have the camera low enough. This is a little better. This is a little better in focus, I think, tonight. All right. I don't know if there's a setting on the phone if it will view at 1080. I think it's only viewing at 720. So I'll double check on that. Well, I need a new phone anyway, so. Well, thank you, Mandy. Well, thanks, Scott. Yeah, this is all new. All right, we got any NIFCs here? Nope, 79. I was showing this earlier today, guys. There's a couple coins marked with. There's obviously somebody's marked with a blue magic marker. You'll never have a box of halves, or mostly halves, but probably other coins too, where some coin checkers check them to make sure they're not getting the same coins. Nothing you can do if you are anyway. All right, we're down. That was roll 4. Roll 5. So yeah, this one here, this cold golden cash guy, he has this on one side, and then he has political comments on the back side. If it's one that's not offensive or anything, I'll show it. But I had a box one time with like 20 of his in there. So, howdy, Captain Vic. Hi, Yodi. I got rid of the lag tonight, guys, but by getting rid of the lag, I can't really hear myself talking because I've got to keep the volume down so I don't have feedback reverberation. So I just have a slight. If I had headphones, I'd be able to hear myself in my headphones. All right, 5 rolls down. Evening, John Chum. Yeah, Greg. I want to try and get this $1,000 back into the bank. There's a big hole in my bank account. And I did open an account at a new bank. So I now have 2 banks that I can take these to. Well, guys, here's one that somebody gold plated. As you can see, most of the gold plating has worn off. This is not one from the mint. The ones from the mint have the 2 dates of Kennedy's inauguration, and then the 25 years later or whatever that was issued by the mint. They're plated in 24 karat gold. These are some that people probably just electroplated, and it is wearing off. Okay, that's pretty dirty. Dirty coin. I got mail today from, who did I get mail today from? I got mail today. I got my prize today. I won a giveaway. So I got my mail today. Evening, John Chum. Greg, thanks for popping back in with us again today. I'm trying not to step on anybody's toes tonight. I don't know how late the draft goes. I know Shane didn't do Thirsty Thursday. I would not want to try and say that if I was drinking. Because he had the draft tonight, and he was on his It's in the Blood sports channel doing the draft live. I don't know how late they go at the draft tonight. I think they do. I don't know if they do the first 2 rounds or the first 3 rounds tonight. I don't know. What we're looking for, guys, obviously is silvers, and then we're looking for proof coins, commemorative coins, foreign coins, anything cool and unusual. I've gotten several of the Ellis Island commemorative coins. Wow, thank you very much, Miss Mandy. Thank you so much. Boom, we will highlight that. Thank you, Miss Mandy, for being a member and gifting 5 memberships out there. Thank you. Mike the Greek, no, not usually, sir. I used to check all the 74 Ds for the double die, but in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those I looked for under the scope, I never found one. So I did find in this afternoon's batch, I did find this coin here with a very high rim, and part of the rim's got a double strike on it. So I think it's an error coin. I think it's a double strike, and you can see here it's not symmetrical. It almost looks like the rim's been banged in a little bit where the machine, you can see it caught it on the edge there. I don't know if the mint did this or the coin rolling machine, but I put it aside just in case it was a mint error. But boom, Bill been a member for 7 months. Yeah, guys, we just passed over the 7-month for our membership. I believe we're over 50 members, so thank you guys very much. I'm having a lot of fun with this, guys. Ooh, I think we're going to have our first NIFCs. I think. We'll see. Nope, that's just a really pretty 74, and that is a 2000. So NIFC started 2002, guys. And what they are is not issued for circulation. Starting 2002, the mint decided since half dollars weren't being used that much, they would cut down the mintage from like 11 million down to 2.2 million. And then they mainly sold them to coin collectors, coin dealers, and put them in mint sets. Torchy, member for 6 months. Thank you, Miss Torchy. Miss Robin, appreciate it. Ron E. Good evening, Ron E. Guys, the reason Torchy took her name as Torchy for her YouTube name is when Miss Torchy's in Canada, and when the Olympic came through there, she was one of the people chosen to run the Olympic torch for a period in her area. So she has carried the Olympic torch, which I think pretty much is cool as hell. And I would definitely give myself that name too as a YouTube channel. Evening, High Ho Silver. The 90 percenters are going for over $10 with silver over $33 now. A 90 percenter has 10 to 11 something and change in silver. And the 40 percenters are coming up close to $5. And the proofs, depending on the condition, I get between $5 and $10 for the proofs. What are proofs, guys? Those are San Francisco mints. They have a reflective special stamping. They're not a business strike or a regular strike. They're just absolutely gorgeous. If we don't find anything tonight, I'll go over to the cabinet behind me and show you guys what a proof looks like. And that should definitely be an NIFC. 2023, our first not intended for circulation find of the night. So we take a backup half that I have sitting here. I have a roll of halves sitting here. There's an 89. Nope, we're looking for 87s. 87 is also a year that had low mintage, only I think 2.2 million made in 87 also. They're not as common as the newer NIFCs. And then the other year of NIFCs was 1970, which was also the last year of silver. I have never found one in my hundreds and hundreds of boxes of. Thank you, Brad. Wow, boom. Thank you very much. Let's highlight Brad here. Thank you very much, sir. Well, halves are easiest because they're easiest to see for people with bad eyes. They're a big coin. They're extremely easy to roll back up as opposed to pennies. And then I have 2 banks that will take them unrolled. I can bring up to $200 a day at my one bank that they'll take. They ask that I bring them in early because if I bring them at the end of the day, it fills up the coin machine and then they have to stop it and empty the bags. So it's like if you bring them in early, you shouldn't have any problem. And that one bank has like 4 branches, so I can take up to $400 a day there. And my other bank has 7 branches locally, so I can usually get rid of about $1,000 in 1 to 2 days. Hi, Texas Donna, welcome. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it very much. Andy, thank you for the memberships. I just want to try and find something for you guys out here tonight. Appreciate you hanging out. What the hell is tonight? Thursday night? Yeah, I'm gonna run out of room on this desk because I've still got some coins here. I got about half of them re-rolled from this afternoon. As you can see, I'm sitting here with an entire desk full of coins. I look a little better as far as lighting because this always looks better at night. All right. Bolster, thanks for staying up tonight. All right. What do we have here? We got a lot of goldish edge rims. Anything new? No, but some of these coins are in nice shape for older coins. These things don't look like they got much circulation. Obviously, guys, what you're looking for, what you're hoping to find is somebody's coin dump. Like the boxes, the box that we had, the 22 and the 20, 42 silvers and 2 boxes. That was obviously somebody's personal collection that got dumped because they were great companion box. Now, if you get a coin like this, guys, you can't really see it, but it looks very out of focus and very fuzzy. This is called a grease strike, where there was too much grease in the plat, and it didn't give it the fine. It just looks fuzzy because it had too much grease in the. I don't save those though. All right. Oh yes, Don. I hope you're feeling better. Hey, good evening, 5 Mile. Greg, I'm not doing well in Coinstar. I haven't found silver in Coinstar in probably close to 2 years, maybe a year and a half to 2 years. Evening, Kenneth. We had a recent box, guys, that had 72 NIFCs, and I met with yesterday morning. I met with subscriber Carissa, who's on the Sunday streams, and she collects $50. She collects NIFCs, so her and I met at. She lives about 2-3 miles from Denise and I. She won one of the 65 Christmas prizes, and when she sent me her address, we realized it was like maybe 3 miles away. So Denise and I drove over, knocked on her door, and handed her her prize, and she was all excited. And I happened to mention I was going to be taking some of these NIFCs back, and she said, "Can I buy some from you?" I said, "Absolutely." So we met at Denny's yesterday. We had a really nice breakfast, and she bought a bunch of NIFCs from me, so I don't have to take them back to the bank. And that is a very, very, very shiny gold rim there. This should be an NIFC 2023. Yes, it is, number 2. Yeah, we haven't. I don't know if we have a proof yet this year, guys. I had a lot of proofs 2 years ago. We got a lot of proofs. We had one box that had like 8-9 proofs in it. Evening, Frank Luderate. All right, we're on roll 12. I did find a 58 quarter in the dirt on Saturday. Fantastic, Yodi. Congratulations. I saw you just got another park video that came out. I'll be checking that out. Yep, see, there's one of those golden cash. And let's see if he's got a political. Oh, it just says YouTube. Okay. So now these are usually, yep, 2004. Those are usually NIFCs. Now, how I get this off, guys, I take a rag and I squirt a little bit of lighter fluid and a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol combined. That's my combination. And this will come right off without damaging the coin. It's easier than using alcohol alone. Anything with magic marker, I use that combination and it comes right off. So, all right. So, third NIFC. And here's the one that's also no golden cash. And yep, that's a 2011. So that's another NIFC. Coinstar, a 1950 Australia, 1 shilling the other day. Very nice, Doug. Welcome to the stream, Doug. Hey, Chuck Owens, good evening. Yeah, the last time I did a short, guys, showing a 40% silver, somebody on there was like, dude, you know, I don't think you know what you're talking about. They stopped making silver in 64. Well, yes, they did for dimes and quarters, but the United States kept making silver for $half till 1970. Yep, there's the Golden Cash YouTube. That is a 2011 for NIFC number 4. So I wasn't a jerk to him. I just basically said, sir, please do some research. They U.S. made silver up to 70, and I believe Canada made silver up to 68, and then in 68, in the middle of the year, they went from 80% silver to 50% silver, but for some reason, the coins weigh exactly the same. So if you get 268 Canadian silver quarters, you cannot tell if it's 50% or 80% silver. I'm not even sure if they can tell with one of those silver machines that tells you whether a silver dollar is legit or not. Yeah, Mike, I definitely need to stay away from lighter fluid. At least outside, pouring it onto the driveway. So what do we got here? Wow, we got 27 in here tonight. Thank you, good people. We peaked at 21 this afternoon. Like I say, that was just a test stream to test this setup. Oh, nice bicentennial tone there. That's a good looking coin. Yeah, what I'll do tonight, guys, is after I go off the air, I'll just sit here tonight and I'll watch a video tonight and catch up on a couple of my videos, and I'll just sit here and I get my empty rolls from the banks. I take the halves back to. As long as you don't do that all the time, every week, ask for them. They're happy to give you a few. These are just not. We're just not getting anything close to silver. Well, Mike, Thursday nights, since Shane goes 9 to 10 or 10:15, Thursday nights are usually Denise and I. It's the one night that I don't have any commitments on YouTube. So Thursday nights usually Denise and I. So we watched. We're big fans of The Amazing Race, so we watched an episode of The Amazing Race tonight. And I had Shane's. He was on the It's in the Blood channel and watched. He was doing the football draft. Oh, that's a nice looking 74. He was doing the football draft live on his channel. Excuse me, on his Analysis Sports channel. So I had that on my phone listening. So he gets the hours and the watch time. And then I could listen to what the draft picks were. And then, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Howdy, Silver Wishes. Yep, Torchy, I'm at 4.91. I'm hoping to hit 5,000 in May. And obviously, guys, if I do, we're having a big 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And Mr. John, my channel sponsor from Detector Warehouse, has already said that he has a surprise prize to throw in, guys. So obviously, you good people do not want to miss that. 2001, nope. NIFC start in 2002. Even though that's a nice shiny rim. Now, guys, also something I did buy is I just bought one of these on Amazon. This is a really little scale, but it's it weighs in grams. So what you do is you put a roll on. A lot of the really serious coin roll hunters, like Rob Finds Treasure and some of the other guy digging with Dave, they weigh these, and as you can see, that's 227.1. That's actually a good. Why isn't that leveling out at 0? Yeah, that's about right. 225.6, 225.9. If you get one that hits 227, there's a good chance you got silver. And so what a lot of the guys do is they weigh all them, and then they only open the ones live that are heavy, because silver is heavier than you. Most certainly, Greg. Thank you very kindly. That's very kindly of you, Greg. Yeah, thank you, Greg. We can definitely turn that into a celebration, sir. Thank you very, very much. Guys, if you're not familiar with Mr. Greg AU Diver, please check out his channel. He is a phenomenal supporter of Charlie and I. He gave away a gift card the other night when Charlie wasn't there to help out. He gave away a gift card during our Christmas stream for the last 2 years, I believe. And there is just a nice thick-rimmed 82 that is not a proof. And maybe I'll try my other phone. If I do this again, guys, I've got a newer phone than this one that I haven't broke out yet. Okay, this is round 20 that rolled 19. Yeah, roll 28. Man, these go by fast. Wow, last week one box was 95. No, I've never been short. The only box I was ever short was a box the armored car guys dropped when they were taking it off the armored car, and the box exploded and disintegrated. So I go to the bank to pick it up, and it's literally taped up with duct tape and packing tape. And I was like, what the hell is this? And the bank manager said the armored car guys dropped it. Well, when I got home and reopened it, it was an entire roll short, and the bank made good on that. I got a good bank, guys. Ooh, that's definitely an NIFC on the end there, guys. Let's see what we got here. A beautiful 2023 for number 4. Evening, Zaxxon. It had 5 dimes and 21 pennies. That's just sad. Oh, I thought we were going to have our first. Is that a proof? No, look how thick that rim is. Wow. But that's an 89 Denver. Yep, that's a Denver. Wow. Okay. Evening, Zach. Yeah, Mike, I the same bank that I get these from, I've been in there when they've had customers turn in a lot of coins, and I was like, hey, can I just buy those coins out? And they go, no. I go, what do you mean no? Why can't I buy the coins? And they go, because we can't guarantee that customer, has a full roll, or that, like Marty said, there could be pennies in the nickel rolls on the inside. And I'm like, listen, what if I sign a waiver? What if I say I'll take the chance on that? So there was one time they gave me, and then the next time I went in there, they said, oh, no, we checked with our regional manager. We're not allowed to do that anymore. That's what happens when you live in this Sue happy world. All right. All right, roll 30, guys. No, wait a minute, I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Roll 25. We're exactly halfway the box here. Yeah, I know. Other banks I go into, they I've stood behind people and they've turned in $30, $40, $50 and change, and I'm like, They go, can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to buy all that change. And then I was in one of my branches where a guy brought in hundreds and hundreds of dollars of old bills from the 40s and 50s and 60s that he found in an attic wall in a house they were rehabbing. They tore a wall out and all the money was stashed back. Now, since it'd been there for 60, 70 years, it was pretty, the moss and the bugs and the whatever lives in the wood had pretty much eaten it. But I managed to save 3 bills that were good enough, I thought, to put in my collection. And then the bank just gave them modern cash for the rest. I mean, it was all profit for the guy because they found it, like I say, in the walls. But I was able to buy 3 bills that were good enough. I thought I could keep for my collection. And then the bank just turned them into the treasury and got reimbursed for them. And that's why Canada got rid of their 1s and 2s, guys, because the coins should last 50, 60, 70 years, whereas the paper money only lasts 15, 20, 25 years. So that Canada's saving themselves money by having the loonies and the toonies. To be quite honest with you, Phil, no, I don't mean to disappoint you, Phil, but no, I do not look at every coin here under a coin scope afterwards. If I see an obvious something that catches my eye, yeah, I'll look at it. But am I look? Hang on. You guys seeing that? On roll 26, are you guys seeing that right there? We could have first silver live, guys. Boom, 67. We got silver tonight, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. We have silver. The cold streak is over. Boom. Thank you, Mandy. A nice 67. We got silver. We got Skilva. EGOGS is certified a dozen special strikes. Wait, that went away. Hold on. Let's scroll that back down. Special strike 64 Kennedy halves last. Oh, okay. I'll check the I will check any silvers there, Phil. Thank you. Snap and Scavenge, thank you. But yeah, there we go, guys. A 40% silver. Fantastic. We are back on the silver streak. All right. Now, guys, a lot of times when there's one, there's more than one. Now that rim right there is a little wider. It's not super shiny, but nope. And is this one going to be? Yep, there's a. Wow, something went across the face of that coin. But it is a 2013 NIFC for another find. Okay. Boom, we got silver, guys. We did it live. All right, that's it. I'm fired up about the rest half of the box now. What I was saying was when there's one, there's usually more. Thank you, Silver Wishes. Oh yeah. Thank you, Bill. Hi, David. Evening, David Carlisle. But yep, guys, 1 silver. You know what? Let's build a let's build this. Let's go. All right, how do I get that to? All right, we can leave that up. Look at Rob learning how to do this stuff. PCGS special strikes are not proofs. Okay. Thank you, Indiana Unearth. Welcome and thank you very much. Sometimes, guys, when you find 1 silver, it can open up the floodgates to more. Or it could just been one that people didn't happen to notice that that end look a little grayer than other ones. Mike always asks me, Denise's dad, did you find any silver? I haven't been able to tell him yes lately, but I can tell him yes in the morning now. Okay. Roll 20. 28. Yeah, Park Rat Pat had one, guys. Park Rat found a 42 over 41 Mercdime metal detecting. Pat still has it to this day. If he ever comes on a stream, he wants to come up, I'll ask him to show it. It's like Marty says, it's a $600 to $900 coin. It looks exactly. Right here. If you see this picture right here of this 1 over 2 right there, that's exactly that. I mean, that picture could be Park Rat Pat's coin right there. That is such a glaring obvious. So if you look at the 42 over 41, it's got here 42D over 41 and F12 425 and up to EF40 $600. There you go, guys. Boom. It pays to look for these. And that was a metal detecting find, guys. Evening, Moon. All right, guys, I got excited. I thought this might be silver, but it's just going to be dirty. Very dirty bicentennial. What do we have here? We do have a 2023 for another NIFC. Now, some of these are so worn, there's no reads on them at all. All right. Oh, I'm excited, guys. We got a silver. Let's go for 2. And there's another 2014 with that like certain sheen across the front. Like, it's the second one of these we got. That's kind of weird looking. All right. All righty, let's see here. It says hello to everybody in the chat. Let's scroll down, make sure we keep up with this thing. Evening, Lance. Evening, Swamp Dog. 32 good people. Yeah, Scott, the manager of my local bank, coin hunt, so kind of hard to find silver from that branch. Absolutely. It does, Greg. Silver makes the hunt totally worth it. Now, it's funny, guys. Let me show this tonight. I got mail today from, I won a giveaway from Mary Silver Wishes. And guys, she sent me the prize. It was 2 prizes. It was a star note and this beautiful silver certificate. Well, guys, I did a little informal experiment one day, and I stopped at 8 banks and I asked 8 tellers if they knew what a star note was. Some of them had never seen one. I had to show them. I carry one in my wallet. So I showed them the star note. I said, do you know what that is? And they go, nope, never heard of it, never noticed it. I have no idea what it is. 7 out of 8 tellers did not know what this was, that this is a replacement bill, and that some of the mintages or the printings of these are low. And they deal with money all day, guys. Some of them just get tired of it. They don't want to know these things. They don't care. They look at money so long every day. But man, if I was a bank teller, holy smoke, I'd look at if there was nobody in the bank and you were allowed to open up your drawer, holy crap, I'd be sitting there with a loop, checking out every coin I could. I'd be taking every Wheatie. It's probably been close to 2 years since I went to one of my bank's drive-throughs and one of the tellers I knew was in there. And I said, hey, you got anything exciting? She goes, a guy just brought in a stack of halves. And as soon as she held it up to the light, I could see that silver right there. And I said, oh, I'll take that silver one. And she was like, crap, I was hoping you wouldn't see that one. Because if it's in their drawer, guys, they're supposed to legally let you take it. And so she was hoping that nobody asked for the day. But anyway, that whole branch got an order of Denise's gooeys that year for Christmas. We take care of I take care of my bank tellers. Denise takes care of the fire department guys down the street. They get a batch of gooeys every year. Are you serious, Mandy? I've never heard that before. Yeah, Zach, there's just too many. Kennedy Half 70D was only sold mint cents, but if you find one that was sold in 2023, sold for only 2 million minute. Yep, it says right here, that 69, right here on the coin mat, right there, Kennedy Halves. I knew I was going to screw this up if I messed with this. There we go. 1970 is also an IFC year, and Greg is right. There is $1970. $1970D is 2.15 million, and 1970S, the proofs are 2.6 million, and it's a $20 coin. If you find a proof, it's a $15 coin. Yeah, they only made 2 million. I've never found a 1970 Greg ever. This is surprising, Rob. I can't get a person to give back correct change. There you go, Zach. All right, we got a nice gold edge here. Oh, just a 71 with a nice tone gold edge. Yeah, I got a lot of coin roll hunting to do tonight, but that's okay, guys. Like I said, we've got one silver tonight. Has anyone found a W quarter? Yes, Scott. I've done numerous boxes of quarters. I've ordered a box that just came in the bank today. I'm picking it up tomorrow. So I'll be doing a box of quarters next week. I have found a total of 2. And one I sent to Torchy in Canada. I sent one to somebody in Canada because they were nice. And I think it was Torchy to send me coins. Oh, I thought we had silver number 2 there for a second. Sometimes under the light, it just looks 72 and bicentennial with toning. Yeah, the West Point. Yeah, W is West Point on the quarters. They only made them for a few years. They're hard to find. Like I said, I've only found 2, maybe 3 total. They're as hard to find as a San Francisco proof. I have never found, and I've only probably done about a dozen boxes of quarters, guys, and I stopped doing it because I've never found a silver in quarter. And Rob Find Treasure just did a video where he found 3 or 4 in one box. Hell, I've never found one my entire detecting or coin roll hunting career. Marty says, I have several. Yep, it was me, Rob. Thanks. I thought so, Torchy. You know, you get old, the memory gets. Yeah, the West Point has a nice W. I used to have it right here, guys, but when I reorganized the desk, I had one in my desk drawer, but I've moved everything now with the new desk. I will have all this stuff to show you guys if I do this again. Yeah, there's somebody who paints the whole edge of the $50. The whole edge is painted yellow there. Oh, that's pretty nasty. That looks like fire damage. Is that silver? Guys, that may be silver right there. I missed it. Right there, guys, that may be silver. Boom! Silver number 2, 1966. I missed it. Right there, silver number 2. Boom! Oh, listen to that tink, guys. You can hear that silver tink. Boom. All right, like I told you guys, when you get that first one, sometimes it opens up the floodgate. Now we're at 2 silvers. Oh, that's a beautiful 79. All right, well, we'll have a better title on this stream than we did on the last stream. I'm happy, guys. All right, let's change our banner. Where does it say edit? Edit to 40% silver. All right, why is it giving me, why is it letting me do that? All right, hold on. What am I doing wrong here? Save. Okay. There we go. All righty, guys, we are on roll 34, and we're at 2 silvers now. This is outstanding. Thank you, Greg. Back on the silver streak. 71. Just a bit outside. And you guys wonder where all these 40% half comes from we give away on the Sunday streams. Wow, that's a thin coin. All right. All right, roll 35. Good evening, Ellsworth. 30 watching, 30 likes. Weird. That doesn't happen. Oh, good evening, Miss Angie. Now that I've got 2 silvers, I'd really like to find a proof. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. I know. Stop, Rob. Wow, second silver. That's excellent. 98. Guys, I feel bad. Me and Mike Lyman have done this twice. He kicked my ass both times, and it wasn't even close. I mean, he got like 27 silvers on one box. I didn't even get one. And Bill moderated it for us, Papa Rouse. It was just a bloodbath, but we had a lot of fun. But I feel bad, Mike. Guys, Mike's banks in his area are no longer doing half dollars in the rare time that he got them. The last one he got had all brand new 2024 halves. I mean, they were all, you open them up, they were all just brand new. I'm tired from camping 3 days in the rain. Toodles and take care. Yeah, Donna, get yourself a good night of sleep tonight. Evening, Chop Shop. No, Gen Z doesn't know, Greg. You're right. You're exactly right. There we go, guys. There's silver. There's silver number 3, and that might be a 90%er, guys. That is, look at that. You could just see that right there, guys. That is a nice thick half. That might be a 64 Kennedy. All right, let's see what this is, guys. Let's see if this is 90 or 40. Boom, it's a 40, but it's a beautiful 66. That rim on that thing is gorgeous. Silver number 3, guys. Boom, 66. Now we're cooking with fire. Second half of the box has been excellent. Boomski. Thank you, Greg. All right, that gets us fired up here, guys. 3 silvers tonight. And we still have 14 rolls left. That's a good looking 96. Okay. I can tell you guys, it's always a lot more fun to rewrap these things after you've gotten silver. Number 3, that's exactly right. On fire. Absolutely, Mandy. Man, this is exciting. Like I say, the 2 times I did this with Mike against him, we went to head-to-heads. I got 0 silver in both lives. And there's another silver, guys. Look at this. The floodgates have opened up, guys. There is another silver I gotta find my phone. There's another silver right there, guys. Boom, another 66. Back-to-back 66s, guys. Oh, 4 silvers. I don't think that's one there, but we'll look. Oh, we have to update, guys. Change that to 4. There we go. All right, what do we got here? Guys, it is another silver. The one that I said I don't think it is. It is. We have 2 silvers in that roll, guys. 68. A double silver roll. 68 Denver. Look at that. That doesn't really. Hell of the camera here. Look at that. Yeah, I almost missed that, guys. Double silver. Boom. Number 5. Boom. Even little penny coins. Javier, 66, the year is born. Mine, 60. It is a good box, Silver Wishes. Absolutely. I'm excited now. Now, this is the companion box of the box I did this afternoon. Denise grabbed it right. Wow, that's ugly. She grabbed it right with that other one. Wow, guys, a double silver box I will take, or a double silver roll. I will take that anytime. All right, there we go. Okay, we got 13 rolls left. Wow, let's see if we can keep this going, guys. Sorry for my arm in the way here. Just moving the phone back a little bit to give me a little more room here. Eden Javier, I know. Oh yeah, let's get this up to. Let's go to banners. Let's go to edit. Let's go to 5. Let's scroll down, hit save, and ticker. There we go. 5 silvers. Guys, look at that one. Look at that one edge. You can see why I thought that was a 90%er. That is a very, very non-circulated coin right there. That is just gorgeous, guys. All right. Wow, 5 silvers, guys. Make that 7, guys. Make that 8. There's 3 silvers there, guys. Make this 8 silvers. 1, 2, 3, guys. There's 3 silvers in this roll. Holy smokeroonies. Wow. No, AU Diver. I know what. All right, Mandy, let's look at them all separately. I'm doing these live, guys. All right. Let's go here to the next to last end one. We have 64. There's our 90%er, guys. Boom, 64. Let's get the light here, right? 64 Kennedy. Boom. Okay, there's our 90%er for number 6. There is our third 66 for another 40%er for number 7. And number 8 is a beautiful 68, guys. 3 silvers in 1 roll. And hang on, is that? Yeah, we're going to look at every coin in this roll. Wow, a 2 silver roll and then a 3 silver roll. Okay. But you can hear, yeah, you just got that. It's just got that silver tank. 3 silvers in that roll, guys. Boom. 8 silvers, including now our very first. We can change this now. Hide, edit. 1 for 90% silver and 7 for 40% silvers. Boom. Look at that. So now we got to take 3 coins from the extra roll that we have to build this roll back up. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It's exciting having a crowd doing this in front of. I know, Torchy. Thank you, Javier, subbing to Greg, making sure you do that. Still missing 2 people that didn't claim prizes. All right, I'll get on that, Silver Wishes. Thank you very much. All right, guys, I'm fired up about these last 12 rolls here. This is roll 38, 39, 39, 40. Yeah, this is roll 39. Doesn't matter if your videos suck, Greg. Does that? Who cares? Guys, multiple silvers again. We have hit the sweet spot of this box. Multiple silvers. And we had a silver ender on the other side, guys. We didn't flip these over like I do when I do a regular video. This was a silver ender. So look at that, guys. Silver ender. 66 silver ender for number 9. Oh, listen to that tink. And number 10 is going to be another 66. 10 silvers, guys. Boom. Holy smokes, I was going to be happy with 2. 10 silvers. Guys, obviously this is the best live box I've ever had. And I'm hoping we have more. 72. Wow, guys. Yankee Dang South. Thank you, Greg. We are having the best live box we've ever had. We have had 3 multiple silver rolls. We just got 2 more silvers out of this roll, which is roll 39. The roll before this had 3 silvers. So this is silvers 9 and 10 right here. Wow. So let's go ahead and update the banner. Edit. We're now at 940 percenters. Save and scroll. So there we go, guys. 10 silvers. And here is roll 40. Thank you, Scott. Much appreciated. This is much more exciting than this afternoon's. Rob, weigh the next roll. Good idea. Very good idea. Thank you. You guys just rock. Okay, here we go, guys. We saw what a non-silver roll is usually like 225.7 or 225.9. This is a 225.9. And a 225.3. All right. So these next 2 probably will not have silver unless there's maybe going to be 140 percenter. See, you get 3 rolls in a row with silver in them, guys, and you just don't want the streak to end. It just gets going. Yep, I don't see anything here. 2001, not an NIFC. 1990. All righty, so. All right, so we've already weighed this one too, and it came in a little light, so this one probably not going to have it. Thank you, Mandy. You guys have done this luck. I'm predicting more to come. Thank you, Greg. I'm hoping it is a very amazing box. Silver Wishes, absolutely. And guys, we weighed it, and it was light, but there's 2. Look, guys, another silver ender. Our second silver ender. This was 220. This was lighter than the one that we just weighed, and this has got double silver in it, guys. 225.4. Wow, and it had double silver. And the one without silver was 225.9. 2 silvers, guys. Silver ender, second silver ender, a 68 for silver number 11. And what is this one? Probably another 40 percenter, another 66. Guys, we are at 12. So look at that. Greg just called it, said more silver to come. And the man calls it on a roll that we didn't even think would have any. Dude, it'll be in light. Wow. This is exciting, guys. I will have Denise, before she leaves to go to work tomorrow, I'll have her go to the garage, since I cannot do that with one arm, and get me the other box. And I will do this, finish box 3 tomorrow. I have this 3. All right, guys. 2 more 60, 2 more 40 percenters. And we are at 12 silvers. Let's update the banner. And we have 11 90% silvers. Save and scroll. And go back to comments. Good evening, Gregory. I know. I'm telling you, Mike, I just might have to. There is no cure. There is no cure for silver addiction. You're exactly right, Greg. It's freaking addicting. It is damn near as exciting as it is getting it out of the ground. I'm telling you guys. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we got 12 silvers, guys. And one of them is a 90%er. Wow. All right, roll 42. Yep, roll 42. Come on, guys. Let's get a baker's dozen here. Let's get into the 13s. Let's get into the teens. Oh, we didn't wait. Of course, that didn't help last time, did it? All right. 225.4. It could be. It's 1/10 of a gram heavier than the last roll that had 2 silvers. See, when that fell out of my hand, guys, the way the light hit it, I thought I had one, but I don't see one here. Sometimes the light hit it, gets you all excited. Some of the guys, $50 makes you holler. They do this with every roll just to double check they don't hear the silver tink. And guys, I did that, and that's how I found my magic coin. I heard this hollow noise, and as soon as I grabbed it, you could feel how light it was. That magic coin that's hollow, you could feel that how light it was right away. All right, roll 43, I guess. 44, 45. Yeah, roll 43. I guess the last one was roll 42. As soon as Rob learns how to count. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, Tim B. Much appreciated, sir. Evening, Ringo and Czar. There we go, guys. I forgot to weigh this one. And look at that. There's silver right down the middle. There it is right there, just off center. I forgot to weigh this one. Oh, there's a beautiful 67. Look at that, baby. Silver 13, guys. Holy smokes, this is getting to be an awful tall stack of silver. Nice tone 74. Yeah, this is nice, guys. I'm excited about doing the other 5 boxes out in the garage now. So you just need 1 box out of 7 to be like this, guys, and it catches you right back for your goal. My goal is 1 silver a box, 2 boxes a week, 50 weeks a year. So that gives you 100 boxes with 1 silver in every box. So my goal is to get 100 silvers for the year. And I was way behind that goal, but this is just going to put me right back on schedule for that 1 a week. So what are we at? We are in April. So 4 months times 4 weeks is 16 silvers I should be at. Should be at 16 times 2 should be at 32 silvers. Yeah, we won't catch back up 100%, but this will go a long way. Boom. All right, we got 7 more rolls, guys. Can we average 1 silver per roll? Gosh, that would be phenomenal. You know what? We haven't been checking the bottoms. We've had 2 silver enders. All right, let's see what the weight is here. 225. 2. No, this shouldn't have any silver in it. Oh, I don't see any. Denise is going to wake up on the kitchen counter tomorrow with a huge stack of silver staring her in the face. All righty, let's go right on to the next one, guys. Ooh, 225.5. There's a chance this may have a 40%er in it. This is the heaviest one we've weighed so far. It's not 226 yet, but it still is heavier than the other two we weighed that had silver. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And no, just a roll of heavy copper ones. And there you go, guys. Somebody marked them. Like I say, you're never going to find a box without somebody marking some of the coins. They just get recycled. But as you can see, guys, obviously there was, since these things have been put through the machine and rewrapped by the machine, there's new silver, new coins introduced to the old ones that get returned in. So people keep saying coin roll hunting is dead. No, it is not. This box is actual proof of that. Yep, you're exactly right, Phil. Phil's the man. So we'll figure out here as we end tonight, guys. We'll total up what the silver weight is and what that's going for, and why I think it's worth doing this. Oh, that's easily going to be an NIFC. I don't think that's thick enough to be a proof now, but that's going to be a nice NIFC 2023 for the eighth one of those, ninth one of those. There we go. Oh, thank you all for being here tonight so much. Oh, and there's another NIFC there. All righty, we got 4 more rolls to do, guys. Roll 42. Mark C, good evening. As you can see across this, going across the banner, Mark, we have had a 4.9 grams of silver and a 40% and 12.12 and a 90%er. So when you take that, like Phil said, at 32.94, yeah, silver at one time today during the afternoon was over 33. And a couple weeks ago, it hit over 34, guys. There we go. There we go. There is silver, guys, right there. 4th coin in. And this will be silver number 13. No, wait, we were already. Oh, I didn't update the tracker, so this will be 14, and it is a 69. And let me double check that, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. I didn't update the ticker, guys. Edit, change the 11 to 13. Hit save, hit scroll. And there we are, guys, our 14th silver of the box. Wow. So excited. It is like I think it was Greg or whatever. Silver fever is just. All right, guys, 14. We got 3 rolls left to go. This is 43. Thank you, Scott. Yep, David says 90%ers were 12-13. There you go, guys. Sitting here in your house shorts and your t-shirt, making money, guys. And roll 43 is a no. It's very interesting, guys, that we weighed one. Yeah, I sound like Wascally Wabbit here. We weighed one, and it didn't show as being silver heavy, but yet there was a 40%er in there. I will weigh the last 2. I will remember to do that. All right, no silver there. We got 2 more left to go. Let's see if we can go out on a high note, guys. There is 44, and there is 45 next to it. All right, let's weigh 44. $225.2, no, probably not. And $225.4, the last one we weighed at 4 didn't have any. But that's okay, guys. You are not going to hear me argue about 14 silvers. Never, ever. This has been exciting. Yeah, all halves over 2002 or NIFCs, which are low mintage. They're not really worth a lot. I just sell them for, I have a collector that I sell them to that buys them just for cost. But some people like collecting them, especially if they're in near AU or mint condition. But yeah, starting in 2002, Angie, the mint went from making about 12 million a year down to 2 million a year, and they stopped selling them to individuals. You can only buy them from coin shops or in part of mint sets, like Zach was talking about earlier. All right, guys, we got our very last roll here. I've got a lot of rewrapping to do. 11:58 p.m., 12 o'clock. So yeah, you find a little silver. It takes a little longer than that speedy box I did this afternoon with no silver. Yep, David says 40% is worth $94.96, almost $5. I had a coin shop that had about 20 NIFCs about a year and a half ago. 40 percenters, not NFCs. He had a whole tray of 40 percenters, about 20 of them. And he's like, nobody wants them. I can't do nothing with them. He said, I'll sell every one of them to you for $2. $2, half of what they were worth. They were worth about $4. I bought every one he had. And there we go, guys. We're probably going to end with one NIFC and roll 50. Yeah, see, I thought that was silver right there, but it's just a dirty edge, and it is a rainbow colored tone 71. But what do we have here in the middle? We have a beautiful 2021. So that's how we're going to end up, guys. Let's see what we got here. We have and we'll put that one with them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 NIFCs. Guys, it is a rare box when you have more silvers than NIFCs. 14 silvers, one of them being a 90%, and it's not that one. This is one of the most beautiful edged silvers I've ever had. 66, but there is a 64 in here. Man, there's some pretty coins here, guys. There's some of these I don't even have to do any cleaning on. Nothing more exciting than doing this live, guys. So thank you for being here. 69, 67, 66, 66. Where the hell's the 40? Where's the 90%er? There it is right there, 64. So we got one 90%er, guys, 64. Boom. 14 silvers. Thank you, Javier. It is, Greg. Thank you, Mandy. 40% are I don't know what PETA means, to melt for the silver content. I don't know what that means. Yep, there you go, Greg. I was going to ask us to figure it out tonight. Thank you, Greg. Mike's is close to $80 in silver, guys. Guys, could you imagine getting $80 in silver in every box twice a week? So that's, yeah, 160 a week times 4. Yeah, you'd be making $700-800 a week just in coin roll hunting, or $600-700 a month just in coin roll hunting, guys. That's a nice little side hustle coming in there, guys. All right, these will go into a pill bottle tube, and you will probably be seeing one of these coming Sunday during the stream, guys. So there we go. But thank you very much. So do you hold on, Mark? I hold on to them. I usually hold them for a whole year, Mark. And then, then at the end of the year, I got a guy that comes in and pays me full whatever spot is for silver. He doesn't give me any discount. Like if I was to take him to a silver guy that has his own shop, he would pay you 10% under spot because that 10% is his profit. But I have a private collector that buys them and puts them in a safe. And whatever silver's going to that day, if silver's at 33.0, he'll times 33 times 0.492 grams for the 40 percenters, and he pays me the full 100% spot. So I collect them for the whole year. Now, what I do keep is I keep my Benjis and I keep my Walkers. I have found a Walker last year and a couple Benjis, and I do keep those. Well, thank you, Mike the Greek. That was an epic box. Thank you, Bill. Much appreciated. Thanks, Javier. So, Greg, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Mandy, appreciate everybody. Oh, PATF pain. Wow, Bill, thank you very much. Greg AU Diaries already offered an Amazon gift card. Bill's going to do a pinpointer. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, the 5,000 sub. We're at 49.17, guys. What are we at right now? 49.19. We've gone up 2 today with the short we put on. 49.20. We went up another one, guys, with the shorts. We put that beautiful bird short on today. The Cardinal, one of Denise's friends, sent her those, and we did the shorts. I've got 3 of those coming. So, guys, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Much appreciated. I'm sure Denise would like me to shut up since she's been in bed for about an hour now. So, guys, we'll see you in 2 nights on Saturday night with Charlie's. Thanks everybody for being here.